Hey, I'm the Wolfman, and I'm here today at Niagara Quartermaster to show you a cool new multi-tool on the market by a really great manufacturer called SOG or SOG. There's a number of different manufacturers on the market that make these multi-tools, but SOG is a very, very good quality tool. And here's the multi-tool right here, and it folds out. As soon as it folds out, you have yourself a pair of pliers, really nice pair of pliers. Now this one here has what we call a tiger stripe finish on it. This tiger stripe finish is very matte, as you can see. Let's take a quick look at this on like a camouflage netting, and you'll see how much more difficult it is to see. Now you can see this on the camo netting. Have a look at that. Kind of blends in a little bit more when it falls down. So the camouflage really works, isn't too much reflective on that. If that's something you're concerned with, I would definitely recommend going with one of the camos versus one of the other ones that's kind of a little bit more shinier material. Now this is an actual Leatherman product, and you can see when I set that down on there, look at the difference, eh? We just open the one up and set it down. Again, this one is a Leatherman, and this is the SOG. You can certainly see quite a difference between the two out in the field. When I put my Leatherman tool, this is a Leatherman Wave, up to the SOG multi-tool, you'll notice right away there's a big difference, eh? Look at that. The SOG is quite a bit bigger than the Leatherman Wave. So let's go here and have a look at some of the features that this one has for us. So the first thing you'll notice when it's closed is it has little sprockets on the top right there. And these sprockets, basically the purpose that they serve is when you open it up, you can kind of see how they move around a little tiny bit like that, and they allow the pliers to be open. So the pliers are a pretty good quality plier. I really kind of like that. The worst thing you would want is a poor quality set of pliers on here that when you use them they're going to bend and break. And you can see right here they have a wire cutter as well, right there. So if you have to cut any cables or wires, zip ties, anything like that, you can certainly do that. Inside here you'll notice as well there's also another set of wire cutters or crimpers, and you never know when you can use those. Now when we took a look here, you have like a little tiny panel over top of that. And that panel just flips up and out of the way. And then inside you have your tools. Now the upside to this is that it's going to keep everything, keep the dirt and stuff like that out when you're using them out in the field. So inside here on this model we have a very nice saw. Now if you take a look at the saw blade here, that's got some pretty good teeth on it. It has teeth on the left side and teeth on the right side. So that's going to allow some pretty good cutting power. We take a look here, we have a really sharp steel awl right there that's good for punching. Have a little slot screwdriver which has all kinds of various uses to it, which you could use for, of course, screws and all sorts of other things as well. And it's got a little star shape or a Robertson on here. And you notice when I pull on this, they kind of stick. That is because they have a locking mechanism, which is a really great feature. In order for this to move forward, I have to release the lock. Look at that. I release this locking mechanism here. Now this is going to go forward. And there's your Phillips head screwdriver. This is a can opener that you can use to open cans with. Also a small screwdriver at the end. So that's that side. Let's take a look at what we have on the other side here. So exactly the same thing. We have a little cover over this. We're going to flip that cover up. We're going to start digging in. One of the most important things that this has, of course, is a blade. One of the things I like about the blade is that it is serrated. And that's really great for things like fire starters or anything like that. Anytime you have to do any sort of cutting, serrated blade, I find, is sometimes often just as good, if not better, than a conventional blade. And we dig in here again. You have another little screwdriver-like tool that you can use. We have on the outside edge here, we have a pair of scissors. And most of the time, I'm sure most of you are aware that the scissors aren't the best of quality on these things, but these are actually not too bad. I like the little piece of metal that it has down here. That's going to hold those up a little bit better. And then we have another form of screwdriver right here. So they have a whole bunch of different features on them. I like this little piece that just folds over top. That really works well, and you just close it up. Has a very good feel to it. It's kind of heavy. I would say for some people that's a bit of a downside if you're into really, really lightweight tools. But what you have in the weight, you're going to make up for in the quality of the tool. It also has a little tiny piece right there. You can put a lanyard on it or something like that. Now it does come with a manual. Tells you pretty much everything you need to know about it. Comes with a very nice, very good quality SOG emblem on there for the belt clip. and it goes in there. It's vented at the bottom, as you can see. So any kind of water debris that gets in there will go out. Has a belt clip on here. And the nice thing about the belt clip has a little barb on the bottom. So if that's on your belt, you're not going to lose it as easy as some of the other models we've seen. Although it's not like a molly clipping or an actual full closed belt, it will certainly stop it from coming off. So I hope you've enjoyed this review of the SOG multi-tool. Now they make all sorts of different multi-tools. This is just one of many. They have all different patterns, including all satin black as well as all chrome like the Leathermans. So they're a pretty good all-around tool. Of course, there's all different schools of thought on which knife is the best knife, and I'm not here to discuss that in the video. I just wanted to show you some of the features and benefits of this product. I'm the Wolfman. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing.